Alright, and with everything said and done, I believe we are set. I'm going to quickly check up on some of these other brackets. Everybody else has somebody who understands arms in the group, so they can kind of like score and lead things through. So we should be okay to go. And we're going to be starting off Verx versus Rue. We've got a default Ribbon Girl coming in on Verx's end. And on Rue's side, we do have some customs. The Hot Slaps coming in with that Seiki. Walker is quickly diving in. We will be beginning on Ribbon Ring. This stage is a pretty long-range one. Lots of coverage. There's going to be a lot of elevation changes rolling in as well because of those box patterns that you can mount. They are actually not randomized as some people might think. There are set themes, set motions that these boxes can kind of roll and set up. And if you memorized all of them per se, you could find out when and where they would be rolling. That is a lot of information to be keeping track of, however. Starting off his bout, Verx holding pretty even with Rue just setting up to take the lead, managing to use these Sparkies to box down that Seiki, that Slap-a-mander. We get a nice confirm, and Verx gonna go for it, securing 280 damage and setting up with the health lead. How they started their match over on the Nintendo side. They have Stu started his bout with the Slusher Wailord. Out comes the rush, and it's gonna be a successful connection with the Seiki, but that's still not enough for Rue to be able to take Verx down, as they're holding a pretty solid health lead, 300 points, just looking for that one final tap to claim the first lead. Diving right into our next bout. Verx gonna be holding out initial first damage, sets up that tempo lead, has Rush quickly coming up too. Rue gonna go for an excellent grab confirmed there, balancing out that health difference and utilizing that Seiki well. Verx looking for their chance to follow up for more damage. The grab opportunity is going to be very handy, very dandy. Their chance for the rush, but that is a max range attempt, and it's going to be super easy for Rue to stay out of harm's way and come in with a response. 360. That no scope is going to set Rue up with a health lead. Another shot, gonna go for the grab. Rue starting to get a little bit of good tempo. That Seiki just getting boxed at point blank, allowing it to fall down. Does still lead into that shock confirm, and it's been working out really well for Rue lately. It is not an easy thing to be able to do to get those shock confirms off of a more lightweight opponent. But Rue's gonna do it, and he turn around from that first bout. Scoring now 1-1. Whoever takes this will get that first set. Looking over at the end, nor the Nintendo side, Stu setting up with the first point, taking the first round of the second point. And Slosh trying to come up with some kind of counterplay to be able to come up and take the Stu down. He is struggling to keep up with the Stu's tempo and pace and pressure. Back on the side that we are in right now, we have this rush coming out again, 200 damage. Rue setting up a very solid lead. Verx switching over to the default arm popper to help out with that with that Sparky, but so far to no avail. We do see an excellent rush follow-up though, as that Seiki just blasting off in the background. Another stray blast. Rue just really on top of catching Ribbon Girl with these chip explosions, just looking for one grab attempt. And Verx is not having it. Will be able to steer, grab, punish. Still a long ways away. That dash is going to leave them vulnerable. Rue will bring it back and claim the first points. Get... Nope. Here. Hold on to that. And I'm just gonna get in there. Alright, so with Rue being able to take that first point, we just need to see Rue ban 2 of the 5 available stages now. Brooks will pick from the remaining batch. And it looks like we got Viadolch and Spring Stadium taken out of the slot. No springboards, no bouncing. Virus, Virus now going to be picking their stage, and it looks like we are going to Mausoleum, I believe. Yes. Alright. With that, these two players can and will hopefully be ready, and they can dive in for the next bout. Virus stick going in once more. Let's see if there's any arms changes. It looks like Virus will be sticking with defaults, and Rue will be sticking with their custom arms. Once again, that Ziki and that Slappermander. Ziki actually a really solid pick, especially in the earlier levels, because more often than not, players don't really have the expertise and knowledge on how to approach. There isn't that ability to be able to get in close and start really pressuring your opponent, and especially in a Ribbon Girl mirror match, not many players are going to be going in for the face. So it does lend into itself and can lead to some nice opportunities for damage. That said, Double Sparky is still a solid tried and true combo and allows you some good boxing opportunities. Virus holding on to a very light lead here and has that rush all set up, revved up and ready. Out comes the rush, nice read on that movement, but it's going to be a clear whiff. Rue securing a punish attempt. Has a little bit of a chance to start swinging tempo back in their favor, and that Ziki Blast going to definitely help out. Find a chance for the grab, but Virus safely dodging aside, gets that punishing hit. Another shot, but it's going to lead into a rush. Rue will not secure the full damage, but is only needing one single hit to take Virus out from here. He was trying to play this patiently, looking for their chance to be able to take Rue down and get some heavy damage, but I don't think Rue's going to allow that, and will be able to take Virus down, setting up for match advantage. Looking over on the NA side, or the Nintendo Open, it looks like Askew was able to take Slosher Warlord down and will be facing off against Para in the comeback finals to see who will be advancing to get vengeance against Astro. Starting things off. Virus coming in quick and fierce with that rush. We will get a lot of shield chip damage. Unfortunately, it will not be enough to pierce. And only leads Rue to getting enough rush charged up to come in with a response. Virus with an excellent dodge, but the second reply from Rue will allow for 340 damage. Sets Rue with the health lead, with that tempo advantage. Virus needing to find a way to bring this back. That first round worked out so well for them, but once Rue started to feel out what they needed to do, a little more on point with their matches. Rue's definitely been a lot more on fire here, and has been giving Virus a very difficult run for his money. That said, this is still the winner's side, so if this doesn't work out, he is almost going to be able to get it, but the Ziki was still there, and the Ziki is going to blast him down. Rue will be advancing to face off against Yetta 2-0. Don't be afraid, there is still more to be had for Virus. We've got a second round. We've got the comeback brackets just below. be likely seeing some players dropping by there and taking some shots to see how they fare against everyone else. Alright, and it looks like we've got a lot of things cleared up and ready. Let's do... I want to do Mario and Luna. Who we got? Who are our stars? We got Mystery Man, Yetta. Luna's also a ribbon star. I want to see Luna. That one's all set anyway, so we can just get things rolling. Whoop. Yeah, we'll catch up with this one. We've got Slayer versus Airess going on otherwise, along with Yetta and Rue. On the lower side, we've got Ricefield. We've got Scrapstar. Those two will be playing. Time Bez versus Airess. And Virus actually gets a bye and will be awaiting his next opponent. I've got Ron Ribbon, yeah. Get the two in, all set, and we can go ahead and begin our quarterfinal match for the stream. Mario 119 versus Luna Gabs. If there was a third special guest, Luna very likely would have been my pick. Just an excellent player overall. Ribbon was one of his first characters that he got into, and he's demonstrated very strong mastery over this character throughout his time, his career playing ARMS. Mario, of course, being more known for the screen man, he does have a bit of experience with Ribbon Girl, and we're seeing some of that here. Nice ARMS kicks as well. We'll have to see how well that helps him out. He does start out with a lead and pressure against Luna. Nice grab response from Luna, just looking to start getting some tempo. That rush could actually KO if Luna just found the right opportunity, but unfortunately Mario's Hydra will cover that ground. That guard is dropped. Mario claiming the first point with both players holding even on rush. Luna changing things up, puts the double toasters away. We're going to go in Tri-Blast Boomerang. All players know that their opponent is going to be Ribbon Girl, as there's no really alternative character picks with this exclusively Ribbon Girl tournament. So people are going to be coming in fully prepared to try to counter out Ribbon Girl as Ribbon Girl. So we're going to see a lot of like counterplay equipment and strategies coming in. So far, Mario's strategies in place just working out a little bit better than Luna's. So we see Luna starting to get a little bit more tempo, a little bit more ground, gets that successful grab, and that sets up a 150 health lead. Mario just trying to play this patiently, find his way through, but he's going to get caught out by this rush, 335 damage. Luna now looking to try to play things safe, hold out, give a chance to build that rush back up before we dive into the next round, so that he might have a little bit more even footing with Mario. Nice grab option. does allow Mario to get a little bit more tempo. It's always a little staggering after you get thrown down. Getting back onto your feet and rolling onwards. And Luna is going to be able to do that. Brings the score to 1-1. Sets up a balanced score. Nice block does allow him to come in now with that rush control. Looking to try to come in after Mario, who switched over away from the Hydra, equipped and made. Has a lot of vertical coverage and should help contend against that Tri-Blast a little bit more better. Nice grab, gonna allow him to create a little bit more of a lead. Just needs to keep this tempo going, keep this pace rolling. But Luna is just coming in with the chase and is closing distance fast. Sees his chance, and there's gonna be no dodging it for Mario. Luna will secure the heavy amount, quickly flows Mario off to the side, preventing a lot more of that heavy damage, but it does set Luna up with health lead. Now trying to bait this rush out, get some more damage, and just keep this rolling. Nice dodge, nice block, and that is going to be Luna only taking shield chip damage off of that, and leading with a freeze. He is going to be able to secure the cape. Not yet, just one final hit is all he needs. That just amount of damage excellently placed and punishing that landing will set Luna with a nice comeback. 1-0 advantage. I'm not used to people not talking in the Discord. Everybody's talking on Battlefy. Having to ban your favorite stages is impossible. Oh no, we picked all of Slayer's favorite stages. That is impressive. That is very impressive. Let's see how the lower side is rolling. Looks like we're going to be heading back to Mausoleum once more. Just keep an eye on these players. I feel like that previous one might be the issue. I'm curious how many of these players suspected that that it was best for single elimination and not double. Some of them might have left already. I know this happened the last time we got a couple of new people coming in. Race. Oh. Neither of them are replying. Yeah, I'm guessing that some of these players aren't aware that there is more bracket to be had. Luna finding some good pressure and play is going to be able to take Mario out, setting up with match advantage. Just looking for one more win. Be able to head right over to the semifinals. That is all for his next opponent. Looking over on the side of Nintendo, it is currently 2-1 Cars' advantage as he gets that final grab off of the skew, going in with double bump to Cobra. Cobra's high. Waiting on Ari. If Ari doesn't reply, just let me know or I'll set you up with the buy. because I know a lot of people, especially going from the Nintendo brackets over to this one, are probably not expecting double elimination. They're like, oh, it's just the one, and now I'm out of the tournament. It's like, no, you're still here. The next tournament's event is going to be even more extended than that, too. Oh, nice final hit. Coolerant slipping by. We'll take Mario down 2-0 and head over to the semifinals. Still waiting on this. I'm not sure if Richie is there. Okay, so it looks like Alan Mox is just not around, which is a big unfortunate case of sadness. Got a thing I need to look at. There we go. That is set to advance. She's not here, so we'll just do this. Okay, we got that fixed up. Time again, no reply. Okay, I'll just give you the bot and you'll play against Era. It's always a shame when that happens, but such is the way of life. Fight? No. Well, you two can play off stream. I've got Yetta and Slayer to go to. You play with the friends. You play with the friends and you have fun. And just a casual reminder to everybody, do not be the tournament tournament organizer, streamer, commentator. Don't do all of the things. It doesn't work out. I forgot about that. Okay, and we gotta sit up to ribbon ring. There. See how the Nintendo thing is doing. Para beat Askew, so they are in grand finals. Nice. That is exciting. Oh, new dispute. Virus is having an issue. Let me see. Wait. You don't have an opponent, Virus. C12. I think Virus thinks that they should have an opponent yet, but we just got to Mystery Man versus Reggie. So we'll have to see about that. Yeah, there's not even like a chat thing for them. Can I? Oh. I forgot, I couldn't make announcements. Dang, that's useful. I have like 3 versions of the same thing open now. Okay, we got Yetta. Good. So yeah, Para's gonna have a shot at revenge against Astro in the best of 5. There will be a bracket reset there too. Everybody give Para your energy, as he will be doing his best to take on... Why did Yetta leave? Astrony? Yeah. Alright, so Yetta is going to set Slayer up with the friend request. I'll chill and wait here, and when things are ready there, we can get things rolling. She was there. What? I don't know what's going on there. Regardless, things are set up here. Would be unfortunate if they disappeared, but c'est la vie. We will be moving over, looking onwards, as we've got Yetta, the #1 seed of the bracket, and one of our special guests facing off against Pikmin Slayer. Yetta going in with the Cracker Slap-O-Mander. Yetta going in, Toaster, Popper. Two very steady loadouts. Both have pretty similar strategies and inputs. With Slayer's just being pure fire burn. Yetta going in with something a little bit more steadier, a little bit more efficient at boxing with that Toaster. Starting things off, Slayer is holding the lead, holding that advantage, utilizing the stage very efficiently to keep the pressure going against Yetta, who's struggling to keep up at this tempo by starting to secure a little bit of damage of their own, and a rush would set them up with the health lead, and now potentially could KO. Compliments of that Toaster. You see them closing in that distance, recognizing that if they find a good confirm, it would be the end for Slayer, but Slayer successfully draining out that shield. It is now their turn to advance. Nice patient play from Yetta, dodging the quadruple barrage of Ribbon Girl grabs, and he's going to be able to bring things back, taking Slayer out and claiming that first point. Starting off with some good tempo, has that health lead going into this next round. Slayer switching away from that Cracker, going in with the Toaster. Again, another really steady loadout, but Yetta gonna be a little bit on top with things. Secures that rush and just builds up an even more confident health lead. Slayer trying to utilize the stage to its assets. Cannot keep up right now with Yetta, who's just dancing around all of these attacks. Another successful charged Popper. And the Toaster just slowly sneaking by will take Slayer out and put Yetta at a 1-point advantage. This is a little bit more difficult to keep track of. I'm betting it's the same. Oh. Let's get that. Close this out so we have. See where Yetta and Slayer are wanting to go. Okay, I'm just gonna set this. No sight of Alamok, so unfortunately she will not be able to participate and has been knocked out of the bracket. We've got our stage bands, just looking at how things are going elsewise. And I think most of the ban or the no-shows have been removed now. So we should be good to just keep things going. I think Renchi is the last individual who's just disappeared from the void of the world. Skyrina will be our next stage pick. Yeah, it's been a little while and Renchi just hasn't replied in like 10 minutes. So we'll get that mystery. And hope that this is on screen. rush. And Yetta, again, starting off with really strong tempo. I do like these changes for Slayer. Very safe and fast poking tools. But unfortunately, Yetta just so good with tempo, keeping up this pace, and is demonstrating that Ribbon Girl authority. And starts off with a perfect. Out. Slayer now ready with a rush of their own, quickly dropping to half health, though needs to find a way in to start chasing after Yetta. Gets that high ground, that little bit of elevation can help out immeasurably. 2 attempts at a grabs, neither of them connecting. Pikmin Slayer really good at just keeping those multi-grab attempts, but unfortunately against another Ribbon Girl, it's not going to be the easiest thing to secure. Yetta going to be able to knock Slayer out with a 2-0 score and will be chilling in winners finals. Alright, so this is the first time I'm actually having to do TO work. It's a little more difficult, but I'm keeping up. With that means that Yetta will be walking away after a rocky start against Slayer. Just finally warming up, figuring out what needed to be done. And was able to take out Pikmin Slayer. Heading into our next bout, we've got Lunagabs facing off against our other special guest, Mystery Man Bro. That didn't work out well. That looks better. Excellent. Let's see how things are going over on Nintendo's World. Para is currently tied up with a score of 1-1 against Astro. They're dancing it out in Via Dulce. Gloves coming out from both sides. Para trying to hold well, but this round definitely looking like it is in Astro's favor as he's keeping up some really good pressure, just covering a lot of ground and throwing out nade and toasters against Para's double roasters and just slowly powering through him and taking more and more control with every light trade. Nice hit for Para, but unfortunately he's going to get responded to by nade. Where's Mystery? Join tournament. I know you're there. Show yourself. Luna is here. Luna is ready to dance. Let me take a look at Renchi. It's almost been 5 minutes. On the lower side of bracket, Airess was able to take Kindez out 2-0 and is awaiting her next foe. Rue is currently dancing it out with Fried Milk with a 1-point advantage. And looking on this side, Mario is currently... I think Mario just finished his with Slip? No, they were gonna redo it. That's cool. So Mario is currently focused in his battle with Scrapstar. And Renchi is hopefully gonna show up so that Virus may contend with them. Otherwise, Virus will be advancing through the brackets. There he is. So, I'm just going to set it up so Renchi unfortunately does not show up. We're going to give Airess some points. And we'll be able to play individual games. Coming into this though, we've got Mystery Man Bro going in. Both players going in with the same loadout, Luna Toaster Slap, and alongside Mystery Bro. They've got it set up mirrored, which means we've got reversed arms on either end. It's on the left for Mystery, right for Luna, but that does mean that it perfectly lines up with the two. It looks very, very pleasing to the eye. This is about as close to a mirror match as you got. You got the Madeline, you got the battle line. Right now, Maddie holding the lead, but Luna with a nice rush will be able to bring some manner of a comeback, just looking for a little bit more damage to be able to bring things back into their wheel. But it's going to be Mystery Man taking the point in some manner of witchcraft. Three or four different channels. Starting things off here. Luna quickly coming back in with tempo, not satisfied. I really just want to say Madeline and Madeline right now, because it's literally... bad ribbon roll. Luna holding the health lead right now, keeping up this tempo. Some good pressure, but Mystery finding a little bit of room. Weaving through these shots and is going to be able to secure another toaster. Just looking for the chance. Dash just focused on very precise movement. Some intense counterplay going in, trying to avoid Luna's potential rush while making sure that he is finding the right moments to play himself. But Luna is going to be able to call out that quick play, dodges it safely, efficiently, and gets his rush in, balancing out the health pool. Luna quickly trying to generate some more rush. Quickly just pummeling through these blocks. These things are so... They're beefy enough that they obstruct a lot of movement. They cause a lot of trouble. But if you just throw an attack through them, generally they will fall apart except for those emblem blocks, as those ones are going to be able to secure a solid enough amount of damage to sustain one hit. Unfortunately for Luna, Mystery will be able to claim that first point and sets up with advantage. just looking into what was going on there. Close that window. Looking back on things. This is the last few seconds, and that is the tournament for the NA Open. Astro finishing blow will take Tara out 3-1 and close out their tournament. Very hype. Very hype, very excited. Very excited, bike. Alright, we're just doing discussion. Probably really did not help for the weird witchcraft going on that we did have a ribbon ring, which is... It's got the boxes moving around, weird rules, so on and so forth. There we go. Alright, so we are all set. Mausoleum is all ready for these two, and once we are fully prepared, we can dive right back in and continue this bracket. That away, I don't really need that anymore. Things have stabilized now. It's always the start that's the bumpiest, and then you can kind of keep rolling from there. Looks like Rue was able to take Fried Milk out 2-0, and will be facing off against Airess. Mario took Scrapstar out 2-0, and will be facing off against Virus. On the lower side of things, coming back here, Gap versus Mystery Man Bro. Quickly diving in, first bout, second bout, Luna switching over to Cooler Rain, Hydra, definitely good coverage loadout, has a lot of opportunities to just catch a Ribbon Girl off guard, especially after that mirror that we just saw moments ago. So far, things are looking a little bit more stable and consistent too. Mausoleum definitely helping out and just being a less flunky place. And looking for a shot to throw out that Hydra rush. If Luna makes a good read and finds that chance, it is going to be a lot faster than anything Mystery can throw out unless it is completely anticipated and called. But if Mystery successfully anticipates that rush coming in, or just keeps his tempo out, he might have an easy time just powering through. He could easily set that rush to be in his favor. You can see a lot of those thoughts and planning, calculation being like, when is the right moment to throw out this rush? As Luna just very safely throwing out a lot of boxing, a lot of exchanges with the punches, and Mystery just holding on to his rush, looking for a chance to take away Luna's. Especially with a few moments left on the clock, I think Luna just has to throw out the rush. Tries, but it's gonna be Mystery Man Bro securing the punish off of that as the quick whiff leads him in disadvantage. Switching things up, we do get the toaster put on. We have that reflection going in once again, but now it's a cooler instead of the Slap-a-Mander. Have to see if the freezes can lead to any opportunities. All Luna needs is one good freeze exchange, and he can easily set this up to be in his favor. Out comes the Russian, nice dodge, and Luna gonna successfully punish. Mystery with a nice perfect shield parry will be able to dive right back in, and we see that freeze trying to keep this rolling, but Mystery gonna be able to break out. And then quickly diving into those punches, trying to set up for a punch. Nice dodge to the side, and Mystery gonna be able to safely evade most of the damage, only taking a light tip off with 65 points, pretty much just shield chip damage. Trying to go in for the ice chain, but Mystery choosing wisely to bring out the shield, held it through, and is going to be able to secure that health lead because of that. I think we're trying to expect a rush, but the cool ring goes right through as the rush deflects, safely protects Mystery, who will now be walking ahead with a 2-0 lead to face off against Yetta. I'm guessing the lower side of bracket is already underway with their bouts. Yep, that one has started. Cool. So we might hit up... Yeah, they're both underway. We'll hit one of them up later on. Let's do Yetta and Mystery Man, and we'll run through our winter finals bouts. Yetta fully anticipated and ready. Flesh telling me to consume a ghost pepper chip. So I guess I will. Oh, that's a weird looking one. It's got all these holes to it. They sound pretty spicy. Plus, you didn't check in. They are spicy. How am I doing? I am in pain. Oh, the stream ended. Looks like there was no announcement. Shame. I am in lots of pain. Hopefully you are doing well, Flesh. Stream ended, no Smash. That's not surprising. I don't think anybody should have been expecting Smash. Everybody seems to be constantly expecting Smash Brothers. But it's like it never happens. Arms tourneys still exist, yes. You ended up enjoying? I see. That is unfortunate, but 'tis the way. Hello, ya boy. Welcome to Planet Scrapstar. I stream ARMS events. Lots of them. I have a bi-weekly that I usually run, but beyond that, I do pick up the odd stream here and there, and you'll see things pop up on this channel. But yes, hello. If you want to see ARMS events, I have more. There's more things that go on Battlefy that I run. Alright, we are set up and go for the winners finals match. My nose is very runny. I'm gonna let Luna know. And we've got Yetta and Mystery Man Bro setting in. Our two special guests finding their way through the bracket, taking everybody down confidently, and are looking to try to set themselves up with that grand finals position. Yetta going in Toaster Popper once more. Mystery Man going in Toaster Slap-a-mander. And starting things off. It is in Mystery Man's favor just by a slight bit. Trying to go for the punish, and he's going to see that Yetta was more than ready to reply, and a safe and efficient block is going to prevent him from taking any severe damage. Popper has really good coverage, a lot of widespread, so if Mystery Man just makes the slightest of misplays and Yetta is calling it, that Popper will be very effective at just blasting him away, getting that 120 damage, giving Yetta that much more neutral ground and space, and keeping this tempo rolling in their favor. Nice attempt, nice call out for Mystery, landing that grab. We do have the health even out. Yetta ready with another rush. Mystery still holding onto his, looking for that right chance. Yetta almost had the call there. We do get some shield chip damage, and that is going to be a health lead. Yetta safely dodging out of the way. A few seconds left on the call, but Mystery with the grab will be able to bring the health lead to himself. And sets this match up with him in tempo. Mystery Man switching over, double toaster, recognizing that that Slap-a-mander just really was struggling at lining up those shots. Having that little extra heavy weight will help out in this matchup against that Popper. That also said, Toaster's not necessarily the easiest arm to line up against a Ribbon Girl, as it's a very on-point tool, and very on-point projectile, and Ribbon Girl is so good at just constantly being where that Toaster cannot be. Yetta's starting this round off much more confidently too, with an excellent punish, a lot of good plays. We do have both players backed up against the wall, trying to find their way in. Yetta only looking for a single hit to lead that KO, and is going to be able to balance out the score one apiece. Diving right back into things. Mystery Man looking like he wants to keep rolling with these double toasters. He's got that rush ready, so he's just looking for a chance to really power through Yetta's. You know Yetta is recognizing that too. Gonna get caught out this time. That does set Mystery Man with a slight health lead, and a quick flurry of punches coming in from both ends, as that rush is imperative. If Yetta can get it first, it allows them to have a chance to have a very safe punish. But if Mystery Man can keep up, he might be able to overwhelm Yetta a second time, but so far these trades are just starting to swing so much better in Yetta's favor. A master of the aggressive Ribbon Girl, Yetta just cannot be matched. We do see Mystery finding that rush in time. Yetta thinks they see the chance, and it's going to be a successful connection. KO coming in. And Yetta will be starting off with the first point advantage.
Thank you!
I mean, there's gonna be people like that. There will always be people like that. Your boy Legacy, Dreadlocks, thank you both for the follow. Much thank. Looking at the lower bracket, Virus and Rue both taken out by their predecessors in Mario and Airess, who will be advancing to face off against their opponents. Let me see, is DNA legal? No. Luna, yes, that is correct, Airess. I will be streaming you. Ooh, nice Nintendo clip coming up in the Discord. What is going on? Okay, so let me see. What did I do? Huh. Alright, I sorted it out. Are these monthly things? They're like every 2 to 3 weeks. I'll have to look at that clip considering I missed out on it because I got into this. Well, I'll get a good giggle out of it, probably. Alright. Heading into things. We do have Mystery Man. Switching away from the Toaster is actually going to go with the Sparky. Curious pick for me, as it's going to be a lot harder to get those confirms, get those grab opportunities. And if he knocks Yada down in the air, it's only going to be that 100 damage. It's also a bit slower, doesn't keep up nearly as well. I feel like this is just a bad matchup choice for the Sparky. Regardless, we'll have to see how it rolls. Starting things off, Yada is holding that advantage. Manages to get 55 damage, nothing too severe on top. Mystery Man might have had a chance for the rush, but just could not line up the timing. He tried to go for a juggle instead. Nice charge popper, keeping Mystery Man back away and allowing Yada to have the space he needs. Both players recognizing that shield is very weakened, and Mystery Man quickly trying to go in for the chase now, but it's going to allow Yada to safely recover as that charge popper pushes him away. And now Mystery Man at critical health does not have much room to work with. Yada just playing a very efficient and patient game, punishing out a lot of his presses. And just looking for a little bit more. We do see that grab coming in. Some nice damage. Oh, but that's going to be a quick denial. Grab can be enough. I think Yada just not making the right call here. And it will be enough damage. Well, will not be enough damage as Yetta will be able to secure that point. An excellent choice bringing out that shield there will allow Yetta to hold the advantage in this next round. Mystery Man starting off with a light lead, managing to get some light chip and poke here. But Yetta's doing a sizable job as well, not necessarily too far behind. If they find any charged popper confirms, that can be a rush confirm, and you know that Mystery is very focused on making sure that he's just dodging out of the way of all of these. Yetta plays a very grounded Ribbon, and there's a lot to what goes into that and why. A lot of it is because that allows Yetta to utilize Ribbon Girl's jumps more as an additional option that gives even more control. Where while Ribbon Girl has a lot of jumps, if you're too hoppy, if you're too bouncy, your opponent can start warming up and might be able to just start calling it out. Which means that you're just kind of utilizing one of your options before you even need to do anything with it. So it can lead into some better positions, but in this case, we saw Mystery able to secure that round, get some really good catches, and utilizing that springboard to get really good height advantage. Nice call out with this rush. Mystery almost recovering enough to throw a reply, but we're not going to be able to see that as Yetta finishes, lines up the rest of the shot, and there's just going to be no restands coming out. Yetta will be holding on to this round very confidently. That one solid exchange that Mystery had before is just quickly falling apart. Trying to find a grab confirm off of those sparky hits, but Yetta just continuing to do a phenomenal job of just staying away from those gloves, constantly poking in and pressuring. Out comes this rush. It's going to be a clean whiff, but the second shot will be much more confident. 130 damage. And Mystery now just a couple of taps away from falling. Out comes the rush. Yetta staying wise to the ground allows for a safe and efficient shield. And now quickly pummeling down Mystery. Only needs that one final hit. Mystery Man in 20 seconds needs to be able to get through half of Yetta's health. That first hit will help, but it's not going to be enough to turn things around. As Yetta will secure a second point. Looking for one more to advance to Grand Finals. Mouse wheel, please. Alright, and with this, we will be heading into what might be match point here. Oh, I need to put it there. Yetta just looking for one more win, one more successful match, or one more successful set to be able to take the match. Mystery Man looking for a full comeback, is choosing to stick with the default Ribbon Girl. I still don't think that Sparky is a good pick here. Going with something a little safer like Buff or Bub would probably be a lot wiser if what he's looking for is just a solid, slow-moving boxing arm, as those things recover significantly more quickly, and even do a little bit more damage on top of that too. Yeah, they're just keeping up this pressure, keeping these plays going. I think this is a nice attempt for Mystery, but again, it might be getting to the point where it would be better for Mystery to just bring out the shield. I believe this is the second or third time that Yetta has called out these punish plays. One disadvantage that some people have when playing evasive characters like Ninjara, like Ribbon Girl, is they'll just assume they can dodge out of everything, and once they've made that dodge, just start going in, try to set up some kind of rush counterplay, and if your opponent is wise to it, you might just get called out time and time again. This time though, Mystery Man going in with the double Sparkies has had 2 successful shock confirms. Only a uncharged Sparky to follow up on the second one though. But regardless, this is still a very good round for Mystery. Nice call out from Yetta. Good choice to block there for Mystery, allowing him to force Yetta back and giving himself a little bit more time to control this field. Nice charged popper pushes Yetta back, or Mystery back. But he's gonna wake up, throw out this rush, 310 damage, and a very confident point in for him. Still has this chance, he still has the opportunity to bring things back. But if Yetta just gets this one final point, we will be closing out this winner finals bout. Mister will have to chill in the comeback brackets. Getting a couple of nice pokes, some nice damage in. The gloves are helping out a lot more than all of those additional picks, just leaning, going full in. But that double punch and just completely missing Yetta at the same time, as Yetta just standing there, gives a beautiful chance for that rush and light damage in there. And Yetta now holding onto a lead, looking to try to keep this pace up. Sees this chance for the rush. Yetta, unable to evade, will take 200 damage. Sets Mystery up with a slight health lead. Yetta going to be replying pretty soon with another rush. And you can see they're already going to try to set up that pressure. Start pushing Mystery back against the wall, looking for a win confirm or just a good knockdown. Nice grab opportunity for Mystery Man. Does put Yetta into critical and is still building up another rush. If Yetta gets the win confirm, or just a read here, that could put Mystery into a very dicey place. It is now Yetta with the health lead. Mystery going to be able to bring it back with that Sparky. We're going to see the rush come out a safe block. Mystery just cannot get hit now. Any damage would be enough. And he's going to be able to bring a point into his favor. He lands one more Sparky and sets up with a bit of control. Kid Cobra is high. That was a hot chip. Mystery now getting to set up his stage band. He might be seeing some different picks coming in from Yetta to reply to this. Because I do know that, well, I'm not sure about what Yetta's arsenal is with Ribbon beyond that toaster and popper. The two have been working out pretty well, but now that Mystery has switched over to gloves, it might lead in a little bit more easily for him to get those punishes, to get those pokes. So we might be looking at Yetta trying to set something up to dance around those two gloves. Potential Slap-a-mander or something of the sorts. I think Mystery trying to anticipate that is going to switch on his own Slap-a-mander. But Yetta just sticking to the tried and true. Will be going in with that toaster popper yet again. And with there being so much less room, this is going to be really difficult for Mystery Man to be evading these popper hits. And we're already seeing one charged hit. Anytime that connects, it's just going to line Mystery Man back up against a wall and give Yetta a huge amount of neutral ground in the stage. This can be a really good opportunity if he gets the pressure choices going. Good call on the block, but he has to start oppressing. He has to go in for the chase against Yetta and really capitalize on his weight advantage. He can't do that. This is a very clean point for Yetta. Another charged toaster. Mystery just trying to find some kind of confirm off of that Sparky. You can see just so many throws coming out, focusing on charging up as much as possible. and looking for this rush opportunity. Yeta just safely boxing through, gets another rush readied up, only needing a couple more hits to be able to take Mystery out. A good charge, a good grab would be enough as well. One last hit is all he needs, and Yeta going to be able to set up with match advantage yet again. We confused why Nintendo had Smash commentators, because Nintendo has a relationship with those streamers, and they've done a couple of ARMS events before, especially in official ARMS things. And they don't really have a relationship with me or some of the other ARMS commentators, so they just pick the people that they know. There might be some kind of contract deal too, I wouldn't be surprised. Rush coming out, Mystery going to be able to secure a health lead off of that. But Yeta does have him backed up against the wall. Sees a nice chance for the rush, but Mystery going to safely fall down to the side. Not going to get juggled out of that. But even then, Yeta's starting to set up good tempo lead, a little bit more control on the field. Mystery quickly trying to build up another rush. That is going to be a good confirm, but that second punch is going to prevent Mystery from properly following up with a punish. Any kind of confirm. Tries to go for the Dendy grab. Likely setting up for another one. Looking for the rush, and he's going to be able to secure it. That will be not the KO. He's just one hit away. Yeta now coming in for the chase. Mystery still has a decent chunk of health, but any good win confirm could be his end. A safe trade will keep him alive though. Score 1 apiece. We are still on match point. Mystery will have to be able to take Yeta down once more to bring the score to 2-2. Starting off strong, Mystery with a quick Sparky hit pushes Yeta back. Those two medium weight arms really helping out and just punching through that popper and giving Yeta a really difficult time to lining up these shots because he's just getting constantly powered through. That's not going to be one of those cases though. 340 damage in. Yeta going to be starting off this round much more confidently. Players dancing back and forth. These ribbons are singing as they are looking for a chance to go in for the punish. Yeta trying to just bait something out, has a weakened shield, so that shield break could potentially happen. Whiffing the grab, just curving a little too much, but Mystery will be able to secure 330 damage, balances out this health pool. He's looking for some way to keep this going in his favor, but Yeta has that rush ready, and if he gets any good call out, any good punish, he gets too close to Mystery Man for comfort, it is going to be a very easy punish. Nice dodge. Mystery gonna dodge to the side again, but he gets tapped for 30. 20 seconds left on the clock. Mystery gonna get punched by the toaster. And this will be the winner finals bout. Yeta advancing 3-1.
Love you guys.
Mystery Man having to chill back in the comeback final pools. I think a lot of why he switched over to Sparky was he was just looking for something a little steadier, something that he's used to, so that he'd have an easier time trying to keep up against Yeta, because Yeta just was moving so quickly and just, he really needed something that he is extremely comfortable and used to. Unfortunately, it was just a little too slow in the matchup. Toaster would have probably been much more effective 8. But just could not get things to roll out. Any glove would have been, yeah, but he chose Sparky. things are looking on the bracket side. I believe it looks like Slayer was able to take a Mario down to 2-1. So we do not get to see the comeback kid come back here, as he has been knocked out of the tournament. Era will be going in. Boomerang Chilla. Luna Gaps coming back with the Chilla, with the Thunderbird. Both players going in with Ice Confirms. And again, this is a really dicey thing to do against another Ribbonista, just because of the fact that it is not easy to catch a Ribbon Girl on the ground. Even more so to lead in with any kind of follow-up like an Ice Chain. Eric did manage to secure a solid hit and a nice grab, completely surprising Luna there. Luna also has that Thunderbird and lead into shock combos, but that's only if Luna can successfully catch Era on the ground, and right now Era is just doing her work. As she is holding a huge health lead, tries to jump over Luna. With that height advantage, Luna can have a very easy time getting the punish. Tries to go for the grab, but that block, the emblem block, will be more than enough to prevent him from following up with that grab confirm. He is getting a lot of tempo regardless, as he's brought Era not too far away, but he cannot take another hit. You can see there, he immediately tried to slow down, but still one final dash will be able to give Era that first point. I'm going to be switching over to the Yetta Classic. Chilla alongside that Popper. Good old glove with that wide coverage. Oh gods, I did it again. I'm sorry, Era. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. There we go. It has been fixed. Nice charge. Hope. Good hope. Luna setting up with a bit more of a lead, a little more control going into this round. Looking for some kind of confirm, some kind of opportunity off of that Popper. Era gonna respond with her rush, but at that max distance, there will be little to nothing that she can do to catch Luna. Anticipating that landing, and Luna just gonna stay in the air. Luna's chance to turn things back around with Airess stuck in the air. It's going to be an easy punish. 265 damage. With freeze and a 1-2 is going to allow Luna to bring the score back to 1 apiece. Era, I'm sorry. Era. Alright, heading back into this. It looks like Air has switched away from that Chilla. He's going to go in with the Tri-Bolt. Again, not necessarily too effective in the Ribbon Girl matchup, but with that wider spread can be a little more efficient. And she is starting off pretty strong with a lot of light damage. Some really effective jabs. And a nice rush coming in. A good block will allow Era to stay alive though, as Luna goes for the punish and catches that jump in the air with the boomerang, preventing that ice chain from rolling forward. Luna going to be responding with another grab attempt though. Next week? It won't be next week. It'll probably be 2 to 3 weeks down the road. Trying to build up that rush. Anything can KO at this point. She is just looking for a way to get in, get some kind of setup. Luna just looking for that one straight hit. That's going to be a clean whiff. 13 seconds left on the clock. Airess needs damage. She gets that damage, but Luna still has the lead and is going to get taken out as the boomerang swings by. Airess now holding a 1-point advantage against Luna. Yes, we're going to Ninja College next. You know, the stage so good that it's not even in the Nintendo tournaments. Where are they talking? Here. I think she pinged me in the Robin Bull chat. Yes, I did. Hello there, Mystery. Just a reminder for anybody who might be interested in being a part of any more ARMS events, we do have a slew of things always going on. Just keep an eye on that supported by page. Top right, you can see links to areas such as Network Era, Steel Trap, Confectionery Clash. We've got all the fun names. We have so many fun names. I love them all. Network Era with Champions of the Era, Temple Tantrum, Confectionery Clash, Steel Trap, Scrapstar Series is good. Scrappers League is probably not as cool. Heading into our next round, we're going to be going back in with the Chilla with the Boomerang. Anticipating that Triblast is going to be able to have a little bit of an advantage potentially to box it out. That said, Triblast will do about as well as what the Tribolt did. Maybe a little bit better with those additional explosions. We are seeing our Airess already struggling to contend with it as that widespread flash is just giving her no end of trouble. That might have been a good rush confirm. Airess did not set herself up to go for it. Going to take 310 from this rush instead, and gets blasted out of the water. Luna still looking to take Airess down and advance further in the bracket. We'll have to take this to claim the set, and then another bout. The ARMS NA Online is the greatest crossover since Infinity. Oh, yeah, we're past the 90-minute mark. That's not surprising. Airess switching back over to the Tribolt, looking to try to contend with Luna, but it looks like fighting even on even is not working out nearly as well as she would hope. We do get a nice 250 damage rush. And that does give her a little bit of ground to work with, but Luna's still holding on to the rush, looking for a nice chance. Nice call out with that grab, and it's just going to continue to build this lead. What an angle! Just catching that jump move and is just calling her out 3 times in a row. Tries for a 4th. Not today though, as Airess will be dodging out of the way. Tries for another. I can already hear Airess screaming loudly into the air as those grabs constantly coming in, and the cat cries.
Oh yeah! Hello.
You little cutie.
Yeah.
Where are we going next? These transitions are smooth. It's the one thing I can focus on. Yo, did you hear that? Oh, she's so soft. I'm glad I'm not competing or anything. She's gonna be very distracting. There we go. We are all set. I forgot I do camera stuff. And heading into the next round, Airess gonna be making some pretty heavy changes here. We've got a Carousel going in with the T-Bird. Oh, guys, love your scritches. Luna going to be switching over to roll with the Coolerang Toaster, keeping that steady pressure. Some good options. Airess managing to start off with a light lead though, and these arms just nice boxing options. Allows Airess to kind of keep up to pace with that toaster and power through in a few of these exchanges. It's going to be a little bit harder to land the rush though. She's definitely going to be leaning into looking for a Twin Convert or a Spark Thunderbird lead up. Continue to run with this toaster with that Coolerang, making a lot of good choice attempts and calls. Finally finds a good read with that grab. Sets up a little bit more even on the health pool. But Airess still just barely holding out lead. Nice dodge attempt. Again, that rush just so easy to avoid for Luna that they are not going to get hit at all. Oh, guys, he's good. Out comes the rush. Gonna make an attempt to secure that health lead, and he's going to be able to do so. 3 seconds left on the clock. Only a T-Bird confirmed could lead things back. And with the Coolerang sticking Airess to the ground, she's not gonna have that chance. Hi. Yes, I love you. Airess switching away from that Parasol. Had a really good start, but once that rush was whipped, it really caused her to lose tempo. So she's going to change things up in response. Looking for something a little bit more consistent, capable of keeping up pace with Luna. Nice call out for Airess, setting up a health lead as a result. Luna trying to find an opportunity to bring things back. But Airess doing a really good job with these callouts and this pressure, and is currently holding on to a sizable health lead off of those exchanges. Just focusing on playing patiently, trying to play safely, recognizing she has this lead, and just not wanting to make any drastic plays, any mistake too big to lose ground. She does expend her rush, gets a little bit off of the shield chip, and a final 20 hit. Gets a grab confirmed. She's just looking for one final touch, looking to probably build up as much rush as possible here now. And Luna just looking to try to turn this around and close out this bout. Will secure that final hit. Luna will be holding on to rush advantage. But Airess not necessarily too far behind and can easily bring things back. Luna going to be calling things out with that Tri-Blast, bringing in Airess' greatest weakness. Look, it stretches so much. My hands can't do anything else if they're not anyway. Off. That Tri-Blast going to be doing some good work. Lots of nice pokes, solid jabs. Tries to go for a follow-up, but Airess not able to dodge out of the way in time. And Luna will be able to secure a very nice rush. Airess starting to close in that distance, secures a nice grab. She's looking to try to keep this tempo going. The T-Bird swooping in from the side, allowing for a little bit more damage. Out comes this rush, and it's going to be a successful connection. 335 damage. Airess has brought herself back into the health lead and is only needing a little bit more to close things out. Nice charged hit. Luna does have the rush ready. And if he sees a good chance to throw it out, this will be the end for Airess. You can tell she's trying her best to just stay out of harm's way. Nice dodge. Constantly trying to stay out of the way, keep that move going. But she's now at health disadvantage. Luna can easily just close it out by throwing out that rush. And he's going to be able to do so. Airess will be knocked out. Luna will be advancing with a score of 2-1. Oh, yeah, there.
I win!
Very excellent place from Airess. Unfortunately, it just was not enough. Luna was able to take her down. And will be advancing to face off against Slayer Pikmin. I've got fur all over my hands. We don't know Ribbon's weight. Why do we need to know her weight? She looks healthy. She's fine. My hands are just fur now. I've become cat. Oh, do you know that is a park? Somebody's happy to get this attention. Oh, here. I've got it. Where are they chatting? What are you doing, you butt? Down. There you go. Yeah, all cozy. I'm all set and ready. These two just looking to start. And we will be commencing our comeback semi-final bout. These two will be dancing to see who can take the shot at contending against Mystery Man Bro. So they're going in Toaster, Cracker, Slapamander. It's just a slight adjustment from Luna's end, as that Cracker would be a Tri-Blast on Gabber. I don't know where I'm going with this. Boss hurt. Paw hurt, you boy. Ooh, nice blast confirmed for Luna. Going to quickly secure a nice 200 damage there. And I can't move my head much anymore because she's left resting on the table. I don't think I need to technically be wearing these headphones anyways. There we go, that's a bit easier. Player trying to keep up this chase, keep this pressure rolling, is at a pretty disadvantaged position. May have the chance to be able to bring things back. I'm very loud. I am like really loud. Well, I'm not loud because I'm far away from the mic, but I'm like loud at the same time. I should turn myself up a bit because I'm so far away from the mic because I can't really... Let me know if I'm too loud or not. Slayer choosing to stick in with the Toaster, with that Cracker. Keep up this, trying to keep up this pressure against that Tri-Blast and Slapamander. Luna has so much coverage, has a really good punish loadout. Oh, you're so cute. That Tri-Blast just doing an excellent job of just like poking and sniping down Slayer. While the Cracker is definitely a really effective tool in and of itself with that widespread shotgun coverage. As long as Luna is focused on boxing and punching it down, it's not really doing too much in these exchanges. Out comes this rush though. Slayer will be able to secure 275. Has a pretty confident health lead here, but a nice call out from Luna, rushing down that grab attempt with a nice deflect. Slayer going to quickly get knocked back into disadvantage. Luna now at the health lead, only looking for one more hit. I'm sorry you can't sleep on me very well. I keep fidgeting. Ooh, a nice grab will set Slayer back in the health lead. But with this rush ready, I believe this is all but said unless Slayer can find a way to dodge out of the way of this. That shield chip damage is going to be substantial. Tries to respond, but it will be no choice remaining as that rush will secure the first point going for Luna.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, scroll, thank you. Alright, where are they chatting? Are they sticking in Battlefy? Yeah. Such strong scratches for you. Like all the fur that is now on my hands. And we are going to Via. I guess it was a good call to have this available as one of the stages because people are using it well. It's fine, Stevie. I'm just getting rid of all of the fur that you've left on my fingers as I constantly scratch your face. You little miscreant. Yellow goober. So determined for scratches. Diving into our next round, it looks like Slayer has moved back to that Slap-O-Mander. Toaster just not working out nearly as well as they were hoping. Having a little bit of spread coverage might help them out, especially in such a narrow stage. It means that those arms there's going to be a lot less room for Luna to be able to dodge and evade around. That said, having a Toaster can still help out and just punching through those lightweight arms, and that is exactly what Luna is doing. Holding on to a light lead and just looking for a chance to further that lead. Nice pokes, some nice jabs. Nice deflect there, but Pikmin gonna safely dodge out of the way and even successfully punishes Luna for that rush. Now it's Slayer's turn, and it's gonna be a safe block for Luna, allowing him to stay just slightly in that lead. Quick trade. Luna still holding onto the lead, starting to deepen it just a bit more. With the rush ready and Slayer being at Magic Pixel, I don't think there's much that you could do to bring things back, especially with that Toaster coming out. That was fur that just fell onto the floor. I'll probably need to vacuum again soon. Ooh, it hurts. My legs. Butt head. And the ball come out. I understand why you do it. It helps you relax, but it does hurt me quite. Over. Nice call out with that grab, and a successful punish for Slayer will take away Luna's rush. Tries to come in with their own, but Luna's Slap-O-Mander will be able to take them out. keeps Slayer in the lead, under control, and keeping this counter pick dream alive. Getting all these little weird knots in your face. You better be thankful for it, Stevie. Out comes the rush, a good call-out attempt, but Slayer safely dodging out of the way, only taking 115 damage, but a quick 1-2 will set Luna back in potential ground. Only needs a couple of good charge hits to take Slayer out. Slayer still has to be able to take Luna out in this round, and the trade gonna work out in Luna's favor. But we do see that one final slap. One apiece once again. Wait. Ow, thanks. Do not have the tolerance for that pain right now. Stevie, I don't have the tolerance for that pain. 300 damage coming in from the rush. Luna securing a very solid lead. Oh. He didn't fall. Luna just looking for a little bit more damage to be able to take Slayer out, which will set them to advance to comeback finals. They're just trying to do everything possible to be able to turn things back in their favor, but Luna just has their number. One final hit. What? You're a butthead. I'm trying to run a tournament right now, you Dooger. That's a good question. And with that, we do have Luna moving over to face off against Mystery Man Bro. My apologies on if the stream has gotten to a weird tempo and place. But it tends to happen anyways once we get to the past the 90-minute mark, especially for tournaments. We are going to come back to the rematch. There is more fur on my hands. Can make like a puppet out of all this. You hear that, Stevie? Do you want a fur puppet of yourself? I don't have the time or energy to learn how to do that. How do you get so much fur on my hands? Because I have to pet the kitty. She needs cuddles. She's long. She demands my affection. She's sitting on my lap. She's very comfy. She's very comfy. You own 2 cats. Yes, cats are like that. Where are you talking now? They haven't said anything, so I don't know yet. What color is she? Pretty. 8. Alright, and she is leaving my lap. I think she's gonna go settle down over on my blankets. That is indeed, oh god, that is, wow, my whole body is stiff, apparently. Her name is Stevie. I post pictures of her on Twitter sometimes, so, and on my Discord. Speedy? No, not Speedy, Stevie. Stevie. This is a weird conversation to be having during the comeback finals. Oh, it's so cute though. Lunagap's currently trying to duke it out with Mystery Man Bro. Just barely a health deficit. I do like the Tri-Blast pick. It's going to have some nice coverage, and with that height advantage, we'll be able to secure 270 damage, setting up with health lead against MMB. Mystery Man responding though does get a nice 150 off the grab, trying to keep things about even or set up for some control. Almost lands the shock confirm that Commander going to be able to knock Mystery Man down first, and just deepens the lead for Luna, as Mystery Man currently doing his best to just charge forth, take Luna out, and there will be no chance. Top, are you dying? No, you're not. Good. Luna securing the first point. That was a wild whip of the Slap-O-Mander. Tries to go for the grab, but that slap gonna just narrow that curve just a little too off to the side, prevents it from properly following up. But Mystery Man securing some good damage regardless, and is holding on to a health lead against Luna. Would have been nice to have a commentator. Dancing every which way, looking to try to find a way through, secure some good damage, and he is going to be able to successfully do so. But there's still a huge lead, a lot of control going in from Mystery. Out comes the rush. This can be a shield breaker. It will not be by a single hit. He does get the disarm moments later, but off of that trade, it might not be enough for Luna, as we are now closing in on that 30-second mark. Still got a solid 30% health in advantage against Luna. Good Slap-O-Mander though does change the tempo, forces out the rush, and the score comes to 1-1. Switching away, putting that Slap-O-Mander away, looking to play a little more to Yetta's style. Just wanting to see if he can figure out what Yetta was doing that really made this loadout stick. Luna going to be sticking with that Tri-Blast, sticking with that Slap-O-Mander, and he's holding well against Mystery. This round looking a little bit more closer to even. Will be the first to ready with Rush. Luna is just moments away, and he is all set himself. A nice call with the grab, but just curved it ever so slightly too much. A clean whiff allows Mystery to quickly dash away, and is back at the fight, continuing to throw out all of these punches. A nice call out with the Rush too will allow Mystery to get knocked into the critical health. A good restand does allow him to prevent additional damage where that probably would have been a KO otherwise. But this is Luna's point right now with that huge health lead. Mystery starting to bring things back. A couple of choice plays, a couple of choice pokes. Luna just determined to get a single hit, but it's leaving him vulnerable as Mystery with a nice grab. Gonna try to set up for the grab confirmed. Sets up through that final point, and it is now any hit, and it's the hot slappity slapper. Slap-O-Mander finding its way in, and will start Luna off with the first set point in this best of 5. What? You gonna lie down? Are you done? Am I annoying you? You're leaving. One moment. There. No more cats to distract. Did I take my... I didn't. Did I? No, I did. Oh, that's why. Just waiting for Mystery Man's response, and it looks like we're going to be sticking with Ribbon Ring. Was able to take a point off of Luna in the first match that these two had. Was able to win this stage, so Luna bringing it back here has demonstrated a lot more confidence, a lot more awareness in the matchup, and a much better call to response. Luna gonna choose to continue to roll with the Tri-Blast Slap-O-Mander. Mystery putting away the popper, has actually equipped a cracker, looking for something a little bit faster, a little bit more widespread, not looking necessarily for that blast, that win confirm. He's also set himself up with two roasters, full control over his aim, lining up these shots. If you're picking a glove to play against Ribbon Girl, this is one of the best to be rolling out. That high speed really leads into some quick pokes and punishes at 140 damage, and it's got some decent enough vertical coverage that can allow for some nice damage. Starting things off though, Luna doing a really nice job of just dodging between all of these gloves has led in some damage, poked down Mystery, and is just holding on to a 25% lead as a result. Nice call out with the rush. Mystery not able to bring out his own rush to reply. And Luna will be able to hold on to this lead, deepen it even further. Mystery looking to try to get some kind of confirm. Finally gets a charged roaster. One charged roaster tends to lead into another. It's such a strong tempo, but Luna going to be able to slip by the threads. And is just looking for one more hit to take this round. One more Tri-Blast, and it is going to deal some serious damage right there. Mystery now at another disadvantaged point. Roaster definitely a really good pick, but there's just the issue of the fact that the Tri-Blast is... It just covers so much ground, and especially if your opponent is a character like Ribbon Girl, you throw out a Roaster, you miss it. And now you're just left completely open, and that Tri-Blast will easily slip by and deal some heavy damage. Oh, fur all over me. Luna currently at health deficit. That cracker changing things up a little bit, allowing Mystery Man to get some better damage. Gonna try to dodge out of the way of this rush. Safe block. We do get the shield break, but it won't really lead too much as that final touch from the Slap-O-Mander will be all that happens from it. With a well-aimed roaster, we'll be able to take Luna down. Score drop to 1-1. Mystery will want to take this to make sure that he is not getting thrown into a very, very disadvantaged position. And Luna is going in with the ultimate combo, double Slap-O-Mander. This can be incredibly difficult to line up your shots, and it can be really hard to wield. But double Slap-O-Mander is also a demon in neutral, just very safe and constantly just setting up these weird curves and angles. Can catch out a lot of unprepared players. So far, Mystery Man definitely showcasing his understanding on what he needs to do to stay out of harm's way, though safely punishing Luna down and is holding on to a health lead. Look at these slaps. Nice call out with the rush. It's going to be a whiff. Mystery trying to go in for the punish and will successfully be able to land it. Looking for a little bit more damage or to play things safe for the next 40 seconds. You can only be so safe against Slap-O-Manders as they're just these long whip-like motions continue to get closer and closer to his face. Nice rush call. It's going to be a safe block, and Mystery going to be able to evade out of the way. Luna just trying to set something up, and these manners just not working out as well as he had hoped. 13 seconds left on the clock, and you can see Mystery recognizing he's focusing a lot more on just staying out of harm's way. Sees the rush opportunity, but Luna gonna take it away. He does get knocked down though, and Mystery will be able to balance the score to 1-1. Still finding fur. Just more. And more. It's never going to stop now. This is my life. I petted her too much. Too many pets. She is super fluffy. And we're very hot weather, so it makes sense that she's still like shedding and just dropping fur that really is not needed. Heading to our next stage, Luna will be taking us to Spring Stadium. In very, very evasive stage. There is just so much room for these ribbon girls to be dancing around, and those springboards can keep you pretty much infinitely suspended in the air if you're timing and positioning yourself well. That said, there's that solid center ground as well. Lots of movement, a lot of options coming in from here. And this is pretty much one of those places where you just can't get cornered, especially as a ribbon girl. Luna starting off really strong, going back to the tried and true with the Tri-Blast slap, and he's quickly burned 75% of Mystery's health, holding on to a very solid lead. He's just looking to play things safe and smart from here, but Mystery does have an opportunity to bring things back. That rush could deal a severe amount of damage, especially if he gets any kind of Yabuki confirmed. I think that was the chance, but he had that roaster out a little too focused on those punches. Could not make things line up. Luna not going to be playing any game, sees that grab, and is going to take Mystery out, setting up that point advantage. Heading into the next round, though, we do have Mystery fully readied up with a rush and two very heavy and scary arms. You know Luna is going to be very focused on just staying out of harm's way, keeping on the move, making sure that he is only making safe calls, or as many safe calls as he possibly can, without giving himself away and giving Mystery an opportunity to start charging forth. Good start, though, will allow him to kind of balance out the difference if Mystery were to connect that rush. He does get his own rush charged up and ready as well. Now that's like my head. How did it happen? Out comes the rush. A nice dodge from Mystery. Tries to go for the punish, but a box and gets chipped out. Manages to bring out the shield in time and will stay alive and fighting. Luna continuing to deepen this health lead, further his control. Mystery's rush could definitely balance things out yet again, but he's got to find that chance, and Luna just constantly throwing out all of these attacks is overwhelming him very efficiently. Nice setup with the trampoline, good call out with that block. He's going to get a much weaker shield off of that. Successful recovery, and he's starting to bring things back a little bit. A couple of good trades, and this will be an even field. And there we have it. Out comes the rush. Luna tries to punish, and because of that, Mystery going to be able to find the KO. Both players now looking for that second point. Whoever takes it here will be in a very powerful position. Luna's starting off with the advantage trades, has that rush advantage on top of things too. Sees his chance for the rush, he's gonna get a slight chip, and Mystery perfect shields right into the rest of the rush. That is going to be a unfortunate misplay. It gives Luna a lot of damage. These attacks starting to come in a little bit faster. That Witchcraft's starting to trigger a little bit more. Probably to blame from the confetti. These two have had for a while a little bit of a more cursed connection. Just not working out in either's favor. Luna is managing to stay on tempo, staying on beat. Nice block with that Slap-O-Mander. He's just looking to take out 25% of Mystery's health remaining. We'll trade their light arms. Mystery finally getting a knockdown. Just looking to bring this back. If he gets a good rush chance, this can be a safe block. He's gonna go for the punish and manages to knock Luna just above critical. A couple of good hits is all he needs. Luna is just looking for one solid one himself, and it's going to be the Slap-O-Mander, setting Luna with that 2-point advantage over 1. Luna now just looking for one more victory. Might be able to claim vengeance against Mystery and get his shot against Yetta. Mystery still has a couple of tries available to him if he just has to take Luna down twice. Just still a bit of a climb, but it's still definitely very real and possible. Mystery thinking he has the answer coming back in. We will be returning to Spring Stadium. We'll talk about Stevie more later. Right now, she is not in my room, and we'll have a nice bracket match right before us. Mystery switching over to the Scully and Nade. A little bit slower than that Roaster. Well, a lot more control, and that explosion can be really difficult to contend with. Alongside the Scully, which is a very fast, efficient, and scary poking tool. We'll have to see how that combination works out. As Luna just gonna keep rolling with this Tri-Blast, it's just been doing wonders against Mystery. I think he sees a nice rush chance, and it's not gonna be able to stick. Mystery does get caught out by that early advance attempt. Trying to find a way around. Luna's still holding out on that health lead. Keep building up another rush. And just playing really patiently. Again, just like Yetta, stays very grounded. Only utilizing those jumps more as an evade. Trying to utilize opportunities to build up rush as much as he can. And then just gunning it out when he sees those opportunities. Poison causing a lot of stilts, a lot of pause in his motions. He does secure a lot of serious damage. Mystery at health deficit. If he gets the rush to land, he can bring things back. But Luna can just respond with his own in just a few moments. 225 sec damage. A few moments left on the clock. Good dodge. Essential punish. That's going to be Mystery Man looking to take this. But I think the poison was enough to set Luna down. And that's going to allow Mystery to take that point. He is not going to be sticking with that though. Puts away the Scully. He's going to slip on that Cracker alongside. Going to help box out that Tri-Blast a little more efficiently. This is a little risky of a combo because that Cracker is probably at its best right now when it's uncharged. But that means that nade is at its worst. So it is kind of a back and forth between these two arms where it's like, Mystery only generally has one arm that's going to be really excelling at any given moment. That said, it gives him a little bit more flexibility about which opportunity when he's looking for what. And as long as he's making those right calls, he can work with this. But Luna going to be starting off making a much better call. 230 damage on that rush. Setting up a lead. And just trying to keep this under control. So far, that nade is starting to betray Mystery Man a little bit as those charge blasts causing light chip pokes here and there. Not going to go for the rush there. I believe Mystery is looking for another opportunity further down the road, or just couldn't see that one at the given moment. 20 seconds left on the clock. Luna tries to bring out the block, but he's not going to be able to shield in time, even with that rush button press. And now Mystery just looking to bring this round into his favor. He's got it under control. Nothing Luna can do to bring this back. It's going to be 2-2 for both players. Whoever takes this here will be advancing to Grand Finals to face off against Yetta. See where we're going. We're going to be heading to Mausoleum for the last one. Mystery Man demonstrating that he's able to figure out what Luna's trying to do on each individual stage, but Luna having that initial advantage means that he gets to consistently just change things up and take us somewhere different whenever that answer is brought out. Mystery Man, bro, taking a long and hard thought, planning out what he wants to do for this final bout, how he wants to go about things. And we've got Nade, Toaster, Blorb coming in. We've got that vertical counter. We'll have to see how this fares. Luna does it can be really nice against Luna whenever he's too suspended in the air, but it might not work out if Luna just stays on the ground and dashes back and forth. That said, we're not going to see that just yet, as Mystery going to be going in with the double toaster, just looking for the steady and true, the speed and power of those punching gloves to try to contend with Luna's Tri-Blast Slapamander combo. Starting things off, Mystery is holding that light lead, gets a grab confirmed to knock Luna at half health. Trying to just keep this tempo rolling, but that is going to be a safe and clean rush confirmed. Not going to get too much off of it. It does allow Mystery to be in a position where now he's got that rush to control. He's going to get punished though, and Luna's staying nice in the air. We'll be able to balance out this health difference. Those hot slaps charging back in. Luna now just looking to get through that 25% health of Mystery Man left. He's got another rush ready. Might choose to go for it just right away, especially if it looks like Mystery might make a little too risky of a play. Oh, but a nice punch down from Mystery gives him a little bit more time to charge up his own rush. Out comes Luna's end. Successful connection, 170 damage. A few seconds left on the clock. If he sees his chance, he will be able to take the lead. But Luna safely blocks, gets the restand, and the Tri-Blast punched down by the charged toaster will allow Mystery to start off with the point lead. Luna will be switching his arms to the opposite side, looking to try to potentially confuse or just mess with Mystery Man's head, and just where he's trying to aim these arms, just cause a little bit of confusion, a little more unexpected movements coming in, and with it, it is working out pretty well as Luna starts off with a strong lead. A nice 270 damage yet again. This time it's going to be Mystery falling to that 50% health first. Luna being yet to get hit. Quick Slapamander reach. And this has definitely caused a little bit of confusion for Mystery, who just is completely blindsided by the slightest of change. He's just approaching and trying to dodge the wrong way every time, and Luna is capitalizing on it. We do see Mystery finally getting a little bit more tempo, a little bit more control, trying to utilize this trampoline to keep this pressure going. We've got 40 seconds left on the clock. It is still very much anyone's game. Mystery does not have any health to work with left. Luna still above 75% health. It is a very difficult hill to climb, especially against a fellow ribbon girl. A nice grab catch. And Luna going to be able to set the score 1-1. We are now match point. Whoever takes this will be the victor and will advance to grand finals to face off against Yetta. Starting things off in this exchange, it is going to be Mystery Man claiming that first hit, setting up that light bit of tempo and forcing Luna to have to be the one to be advancing and approaching, while still trying to feel each other out, find some kind of tempo and setup. A nice restand with that blast, but not able to follow up with anything. Here comes a solid rush to catch that whiff grab. 290 damage, and Mystery will be holding on to a very solid lead. This round is looking very much not in Luna's favor. He has a difficult hill to climb, but an excellent 360 rush will give him a little bit of ground. Keeping this chase going, just staying focused on this movement. Locked up against a wall, making it a lot more difficult for him to get that movement he wants. And finally, Mystery Man going to be able to secure another punch. Only a single more hit is all Mystery needs to take Luna out, and that toaster will secure it. Luna had that lead, but Mystery Man Bro found his way around and will be able to advance 3-2. With that, we can head into grand finals. Mystery will be the contender to try to take the title. Yetta will be looking to become the Airess for this battle for Stardom. You gotta start with freaking there. One last best of 5. Whoever is able to take this will be the champion for this tournament. Mystery Man will have to bring out a bracket reset on top of claiming that for best of 5 to be able to take Yetta out. We saw how it went last time. Yetta with a 3-1 advantage. The question is, will Mystery be able to turn things around? Or had Yetta found the answer by now and just looking to keep things rolling? Mystery Man Bro going to be going in Nade Roaster, looking for the old brass 1-2 combo. The two heavyweight arms, the two dangerous domino effects. Just quick, powerful hits from both ends. One is much slower than the other. But if either one connects, it is just so much damage, so much impact. Sees his chance. Mystery Man gonna start off with that lead. Gets a solid chunk of damage in. And just looking to try to hold this out. But a good call out from Yetta. Will get 345, balancing out that health difference. And another charge toaster will secure Yetta with a little bit more lead. Nice 150. Getting the juggle off of that toaster too. Give just any point of damage is essential here. Yetta now looking for a potential KO. Already just holding very fast and furious with these exchanges. That rush is ready. Mystery Man's rush will KO if he can get it ready. But it's going to be that popper catching Mystery as he leaps into the air. I feel like there's fur in my face. This always happens. Mystery going to be switching away from one of those nades, just not content with how slow it was moving, how easily he was getting thrown down. And fully investing on the speed and power of those roasters. They're keeping up a good tempo, has a weakened shield. If Mystery just sees a nice chance to go in for a rush, he would be able to break through and get some serious damage, but maybe just a little too hesitant on making the play. Finds his chance though, and he's going to be able to get 350 damage, securing that health lead on this next round and deepening it with a successful roaster. You can see those boxes are causing a lot of impediment on movement as they're just getting too high up, and not even Ribbon Girl herself can jump over them. Both players quickly building up another rush. Mystery Man just needs a charged roaster or grab to be able to take Yetta out. Yetta needs this rush to be able to take Mystery in these exchanges. So it is very much in Mystery Man's favor, and he's going to be able to get that KO. One fiery purple glove will sing right through. Brings the score to 1-1. Nice call attempt with that grab, but unfortunately Yetta just responding by staying still in that shield. It is a clean whip as a result. Both players are looking for their chance to secure that first hit, first bit of control, and it's going to be going to Yetta. That toaster finds its way in, and a solid 1-2 off of that popper follows up. Nice roaster damage. Mystery starting to get a little bit more control of his own. Needs another charged roaster to even that field and set up with the lead. It's going to be the rush coming in, and Mystery will be able to secure 330 damage off of that. He's got that health lead. 50 seconds left on the clock. He just wants to control this from here. He might be able to set up with that first point. Definitely demonstrating a lot more understanding, a lot more awareness on how to stay out of the way from these attacks. Does get caught by that charged popper that causes a lot of tempo loss. Yetta slowly bringing back the field, has that rush ready. If he gets caught by anything too significant, nice call out though, and that will be the point. Mystery Man will be starting off with advantage against Yetta. Too much Ribbon Girl, I'm guessing. People are getting worn out from the Ribbon Girl. I can understand that. There's a lot going on in these though. Where am I? Where's the conversation? It's in Battle 5. No, please. Mazo. I keep thinking like, oh, they're gonna pick a different character. Here comes the Min Min or something. It's like, oh right, no, we're doing a Min Min. Or we're doing a Ribbon Girl tournament. No way for anything else to be coming out. Yetta will be going through. Continue to stick with this loadout. Mystery Man constantly just changing up his arms, trying to be difficult target to guess, and it has been rewarding to some manner for him as he's managed to secure some good damage off of Yetta in a lot of cases, and in this case he's starting off with that lead once more. Mystery or Yetta slowly bringing things back. Both players looking for their chance. It is always such a gamble to see when that chance is. There's so much rip movement with Ribbon Girl. It's stupid easy for them. Either party, just get out of harm's way. Just continuing to dodge and leap between these attacks, has that light health lead, manages to push Mystery Man Bro back with a charge popper, but he's immediately gonna dive right back in. He's trying to scare Yetta. He's trying to terrify him, set something up for a safe block. Yetta gonna safely be able to shield though, and will be able to run ahead, but a nice block does give Mystery a little bit more ground. Out comes this rush. A nice punish attempt, but Yetta gonna be able to walk away with the first white, and nothing for Mystery to do. Yeah, again, Mystery going back to the nade. Roaster will have to see how this fares. At the exact moment, though, it's not looking too hot. Yetta starting off with that lead, but good nade conversion. 150 damage definitely will help out. Give a little bit more ground. An excellent follow-up off of that popper. Doesn't get the Roaster to be able to land. But that's still a definite good amount of damage regardless. That means that Yetta does hold the lead, getting that 250 or so damage through that. Find his way in, trying to set tempo to go back into his favor. He's got that rush ready, just needs to get a couple of good trades. Yetta is just holding strong on this field. Another solid booster hit. He's only looking for a little bit more damage to get the KO. Sees this chance, and Mystery trying to respond, but it's just too little, too late. 260 damage. And this one is all but gone. Yetta will claim the points. Looking for our stage strikes yet again. So many places to go. So many places we haven't seen in this tournament that are available, but just nobody wants to go there. Can't blame them. Some of them just... I can't imagine how difficult it is to stage strike effectively when you know your opponent's just the same character. Like, so you've got to be able to recognize playstyle, who's doing what, and try to lean into that a little bit more. And I think Mystery Man recognizing that this stage works out pretty well for him in a few of these exchanges, and it will definitely work out very well for him if he's got a bub on the field, the ultimate in boxing experience. The bub is the fastest retracting arm, gets bigger when it is charged, and it is safe on so many exchanges. You can just throw that point blank in an opponent, they can pop rush and deflect it perfectly, and you'll just be able to shield it without a moment's issue. That said, you still have to, it's not as easy as press button, receive bacon. You've got to still put in the pressure, you still got to be able to line up your shots. It can still miss pretty easily if you're not paying attention, if you're not staying focused. And Yetta doing a solid job of just keeping up with it. We see that exchange just working out so well there for Mystery as he boxes with both those arms. Still gets the shield in time, ends up making a misplay charge. It does allow Yetta to get the punish. Yetta now running in with tempo, lead, and control. Mystery trying to set things right back to his field. A good 1-2 will definitely help out. Mystery Man has a heavier rush. He just needs to be able to find a chance to throw it out. Thinks he sees the chance. Yetta gonna dash right in. 280 damage. Sets Mystery with the lead. You see he's trying to push Yetta back. That knockdown might actually be beneficial as we're on that 1 second. And Mystery gonna be able to stay out of the way. Just taking a little too long to get back onto his feet. Going to be very beneficial for him. And sets him up with a nice advantage. This character is one of the few that actually kind of works in the stage. It's crazy to think about. There's so many that if you put them there, it's just like, if you put them in their stage, they just fall apart. Streamman going into this round is much more at disadvantage. It's just not working out really as well. He is starting to find a little bit more control, a little bit more tempo. That's a nice, another solid knockdown from that popper. Yetta just looking for that one final poke. And the score is now, once again, 1 apiece. If Yetta can take this, this will be a very, very beneficial advantage for them. You know Mystery Man is determined to take this, though. And will be quickly charging in with that rush ready, too. He can very definitely get a really nice punish. And just power through Yetta's attacks. Keep up this pace though, and Yetta just starting to get a little more comfortable calling out his movements. A lot of his plays, an excellently set up popper will just further this lead for Yetta, who's just been dodging and evading everything that is coming out. Up comes the rush. There is no dodging this though. Mystery Man securing a solid chunk of damage, manages to balance things out a little bit. But Yetta still has a rush ready. A solid block though. That's going to be a shield break. Almost! That perfect shield will allow Mystery Man to shield it, survive. Only taking some light damage on the top. That's it. He's got that rush ready up. Yetta holding a lead regardless. Even off of that unfortunate exchange for them. And Mystery now just looking to get knocked out from a Charge Toaster for good any damage at this point. That Charge Toaster wasn't enough. Now anything will be lethal. And we've got both players ready with rush, just looking for their chance to fish out that damage. It's going to be that popper. Ribbon Ring not working out for him nearly as well as he was hoping. And now Yetta sitting back with a 2-1 advantage. If they can take this, this will be their tournament, and that will end this battle for Stardom. All Yetta needs is to take this one last stage. That's all that matters. That's all that's important. Got our stage bands. Where is Mystery wanting to go? I'm thinking via. No, we're gonna head back to. We're gonna head over to Spring Stadium. If we can make this work, it can balance the score. Might lead us to a potential bracket reset. Anything's still possible. He was able to bring things back against Luna. Might be able to bring things back here. Mystery Man, bro, going in, double toasters. I can see this working out a little bit better. It does, it's a lot safer. He is only going to get 130 instead of those high pokes, but that recovery and the speed, a little bit of homing to help line up the shot against this opposing Ribbon Girl, and it can be used in a little bit more effectively in fighting back against that hopper. That said, Yetta's starting off with a lot of nice damage and just keeping Mystery Man in contention for this point. Or away from contention from potentially setting up for this point. A nice win confirmed. There is nothing he can do to dodge this, but Yetta completely whips the hit off of that awkward movement, and the popper just not lining the shot up well. Yetta losing out on a measurable amount of damage there. Still holding out on the lead regardless. As Mystery just trying to box his way in, and that popper constantly catching him out and popping him down. Another charged toaster. Yetta now looking for just any hit to take Mystery out. Mystery only getting Yetta to 75% health, and this might be the end of this song. As Yetta now tournament point, 1 win away. Nice dodge to open things up. Mystery hoping that he had a good call out, but Yetta just more than ready to dodge. Looking for another win confirmed to secure the lead here. But Mystery doing a solid job just keeping up this pace. He's aware of how dangerous that wooden arm is. Any good knockback can lead into something really perilous for him. Knockdown off of that toaster. It's not going to be anything for Yetta. Mystery going to be able to come back swinging, and Yetta goes back to generating that rush. I think this is a good chance. You see he's trying to fish for it. He's looking for that chance. Yetta gonna dash right in. 250 damage. Sets Mystery up with the lead. But it's gonna get quickly taken away from that popper. That quick juggle. The quick dodge to the side. Yetta has so much control in these exchanges right now. He's just nearly ready with another rush. That could have been it. Mystery Man going to be able to stand for a little bit longer though. A weakened shield could lead into a shield break. If Yetta just sees a chance, Mystery needs to just stay on the move, make sure that he does not get caught out by anything. If he gets that rush ready, he still has a chance. But he's gonna get caught! Yetta will take him out! And with that, your champion for the Airess bracket has been determined. Yetta winning against Mystery Man Bro 3-1 twice in the winners finals and grands. And with that, that does end this Battle for Stardom tournament of this week, or time period range occasion. Congratulations to Yetta for first place. Congrats to Mystery Man for second, and Luna Gabs for third. Thank you all so much for watching. And of course, if you ever want to see more of Planet Scrapstar and what it does, Battlefy on Planet Scrapstar, you can follow this on Twitch or YouTube or wherever you see this. Likes are cool and appreciated.